Hey, you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the South, more specifically, Atlanta, Georgia, where the players play, and we have returned to the Center for Puppetry here in Atlanta. This is a museum of puppetry. They do puppet shows as well. Love this attraction. There's some amazing puppets. They have a whole section containing almost every Jim Henson puppet you could imagine. But there's a reason we've returned here for the holiday season. Now you see, last year, there was, around Christmas time, there was an auction for the original puppets for the classic Rankin Bass Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer stop motion special. This is something I grew up watching. I know a lot of people out there grew up watching the same thing. The Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer special. Turns out that when they finished filming that, the stop motion puppets were given to a staff member at Rankin Bass who would actually just keep them in their family, and over time they get passed down. They would be used as Christmas decorations. Apparently a lot of them were left in an attic and molded and rotted and were thrown away in the trash. But two survived, two figures, and that is Santa Claus, and that is Rudolph. And they went up for auction last year. A couple different places were trying to get them. I know the Castle Noel in Medina, Ohio was trying to get a hold of the puppets. I even did a promo for them because I really wanted them to be where people can see them. I didn't want them to be in some billionaire's collection where he hid them from the world. I wanted to be where people could see them. But there was a happy ending, and they did end up where people would see them, because they are here right now inside this building at the Center for Puppetry in Atlanta. I wanted to go in there and lay eyes on Rudolph and Santa. So please follow me. But of course, you know, seeing these monumental puppets, I wanted to bring a friend along, and I contacted my only friend who actually is a puppet. So hey. Brought Dennis Ball along with me to see Rudolph. You excited, Dennis?
Oh, I can't wait, man. The originals.
Did you watch these growing up?
Oh yeah, I did, and I forced Baby Ball to watch them every year. He hates me for it.
He doesn't like them?
No, I think that he gets scared of the Bumble.
That's pretty scary. The Bumble's not in there. From what I understand, the Bumble got thrown in the trash.
Oh yes, oh my, that's horrible. But yes, it's just Santa and Rudolph.
Yes.
But you know, the cool thing about the Rudolph puppet show they do here is that they have 3 different sized Bumbles that they use for different degrees of distance.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's kind of fun.
So yeah, you use a little Bumble if he's coming up from the distance,
yeah,
and then
if he's like climbing a mountain.
All up in your business, then they use the giant Bumble.
Exactly.
All right, let's go see him.
Sweet.
All right, here in the lobby of the Center for Puppetry. This is a new addition here, not a puppet, but a Rudolph-themed object. Ride Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, where a child would hop aboard and go for a ride on Rudolph's back. All right, I think they're in here. You can see this is the special exhibit gallery. Is it? Oh, here they are. Oh, look at this. It's this tunnel. Snow, and look at this. Just in here in this giant room. Look at that. That is absolute insanity. Wow. Yeah, it's absolutely wild to see these as real solid objects. See Rudolph there. You can see that wire next to Rudolph. I'm guessing that would be what would be used to make his nose twinkle or light up for the effects. Of course, these are stop motion figures, meaning they'd have to just move them ever so slightly before they take like one photo. Very arduous process. And of course, Santa Claus. Now, I always had an issue with Santa on this, because the portrayal of Santa is very different in Rudolph than he is in a lot of other media. He's much more grumpy, surly, and judgmental than he is in a lot of other things, but still really cool. Almost looking at this, it almost looks like Rudolph is maybe a little smaller than I expected, but Santa maybe a little bigger. The proportions seem a little odd, but I don't know. Really amazing. And this is all that remains. All the other ones are destroyed, and I think these were refurbished over the last year. I think that's why they didn't display them last Christmas, but pretty amazing. So what do you think, Dennis? Isn't this wild?
My mind is blown. I can't even believe that these guys are here right in front of us. It's like a dream come true. And like you said, Rudolph is tiny.
Little tiny Rudolph over there.
The thing that I'm really looking at is Santa's hands. Like, look at those gloves.
Oh yeah, he's got kind of
this like fabric gloves. I don't remember ever noticing that.
No, I don't think I was paying a lot of attention to Santa's the gloves. What is your other favorite characters besides Santa and Rudolph?
I would say I really like the gun that shoots jam.
The gun that shoots jam. That's right.
Yeah.
One of the Misfit toys.
Because it looks like blood.
Yeah,
he shoots people.
There's some weird stuff in that, now that I think about it.
And I like Charlie in the Box and the dolly.
He's like a Jack in the Box, but the only problem is his name is Charlie.
Right, which seems like not that big of a deal.
It seems like
breaker.
they could just change it. Just change his name.
Right. Well, the kid could get a little bit of an open mind.
And just to have a Charlie in a box.
Have a Charlie in a box. But seriously, it's amazing to see these in person. I mean, look at those little boots.
Oh yeah, look at his tiny feet.
Look at those little teeny boots, and look at the little hairs on Rudolph's hooves.
Oh yeah, it's got little fuzzy hooves like a real deer.
Did the children play with these?
That's what I heard, that this was the family that got these. They just considered them like decorations or toys.
Wow.
There was no effort into like preserving these until very, very later on. We're up here on the second floor of the Center for Puppetry. We're gonna meet up with a friend of Dennis who's gonna show us some of his puppets.
I wish we had any examples of modern political figures that we could learn that from. We'll have to look that up. Anyway, would you like to see another fable? Oh, sure! Would you like to see another one, everybody? Oh, boy, yeah! Well, this is another one that I think you've heard of before.
Yeah, this is for the first time this year, we did a program about Dia de los Muertos. And it really is getting a lot more popularity in the States, and so we had schools that were really interested in it, and I decided I am learning Spanish myself, so I decided to make this puppet show portion of the program in Spanish, because I think the puppets are very universal, and you can visually tell a story in a language that other people don't know. So this is the grandma. And I really had a good time making these. These are glove puppets. So kind of like your Mr. Rogers style sort of thing. And this is Abuela. She's the grandmother. And it's a very simple story about how you make an ofrenda, the offering, the shrine you make for your relatives, and all the things that you include, like the candied skulls and candles and the marigold flowers. And I had a really good time. I'm from San Antonio originally, so I grew up with Mexican culture around me a lot, and it really stuck and made an impression on me. So to me, this guy really is like taken straight out of my childhood. I knew a lot of people who looked like this guy. This is the uncle, and I really had a good time with these. Very fun was the alebrije, and this is some of these images may seem familiar from like the movie Coco and other movies like that. Alebrijes were originally a folk art that came from an artist named Pedro Linares, and he got the idea of these from a fever dream. He was deathly ill, and he had this hallucinatory dream of all these weird animals shouting "Alabrije, Alabrije," and which is a made-up word. And so when he got better, he felt like they had guided him back to life. And I think the original sculptures, he was already a paper mache artist, and so he started making sculptures of these. And I think at first they were very scary, no one wanted to really buy them. And so he and his family developed making them really, really colorful. And so they've kind of been adopted in some Day of the Dead traditions. They're not specifically from Day of the Dead, but they, a couple years ago, they have been named as an official folk art of Mexico now.
Is it like a coyote or something, or like some kind of
He's
dog?
everything. He's anything you want. He's kind of dragony,
Right.
and
Do they have legs usually, or?
Yes.
That's
So this is
nature?
just
That's
your-
just a representational puppet. Also.
it is a puppet. It's like a sock puppety kind of thing. But yeah, they can be any animal, but just very, very, very colorful. Lots of
wow.
weird patterns and stuff on them. And so there's monkeys and cats and dogs and hippos, just whatever you
And
want.
tennis balls even.
And you could make an Alabrije tennis ball for
You
sure.
could.
Yeah, absolutely.
It might be a little bit beyond the pale, but
Oh, he may want to
Oh,
play
no.
fetch.
Oh, oh,
So down.
I was going to try and bite you, but
He's not used to strange tennis balls. Sorry about that.
no, it's cool, man. It's all right. All right, put him away.
Put it away. Yeah, that's enough of that.
Get the next one.
So yeah, and this is the main character. This is Paco. the
Oh,
little-
I love his hoodie.
And so yeah, this is like a baby. I got this from a thrift store, infant clothes, and I just had to cinch it up a little more to make it. But I really like glove puppets. They're very expressive to me, and from us trying this out, we had English-speaking audiences that told me they were able to follow the whole story, and just by watching. It's very Punch and Judy style, so the movements are very, very broad and very clear, and so that really helps tell the story. And you know, the inflection in the Spanish helps people. So it was really neat. And
I bet you had some Spanish-speaking families that appreciated it too.
yeah, we did. And there's a lot of people who are learning more and more about Day of the Dead, especially. I had the Aztec word for marigold is cempasúchil, and I was mentioning that in my program, and like this little blonde 3-year-old boy, all of a sudden I was showing the flowers, and he went cempasúchil, and I'm like, yes, that's what that's called. And I mentioned Frida Kahlo a lot in the program because she actually had a lot to do with making Alabrijes very well known, and Day of the Dead was one of her most important holidays to her, and kids know about her. Like, yeah,
My daughter loves her.
yeah, and she's really an amazing artist, and I think kids are really fascinated by just how unique she is. And so I had a really good time. I've had some friends who speak Spanish and kind of help consult me, and I tried to be very respectful of the tradition, and so this was a really fun way to kind of impart that onto people who want to learn more about it.
So Dennis, what do you think? All these famous puppets. Do you think someday you'll be here in this museum with?
I hope so, man. Every time I come here, I ask Kermit to give me an opportunity.
Well, we'll talk to Kermit here in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Also, Oscar, shouldn't you be in character? Like, you're supposed to be frowning.
He looks a little cheerful, doesn't he?
He does. I guess they don't want to freak out the kids.
And look, there's the man himself,
Oh, yeah, Kermit man.
I don't know, Dennis. I almost see a family resemblance there.
You know, I think that's part of the thing. People see me and they say, "Oh, you're and then I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm a ball. I'm not a
I'm not a
muppet.
frog. You're a ball.
I'm not an alien. I'm a tennis ball. Straightforward." Here, Kermit, can I tell you a joke?
You tell Kermit a joke?
It's getting harder to find advent calendars now, Kermit. You know why? Their days are numbered. Because literally we're getting towards the end of December. But also they have numbers on the days, Kermit.
Oh, look at him. He is laughing. He's clearly
Put that
laughing.
on your program. You can have it for free.
Have some puppets from Labyrinth, and they only have a head cast of Hoggle. And I know I talk about this every time I come here, but the original Hoggle is actually at unclaimed baggage in Alabama because he was lost. He was separated from his owners in airport luggage. So now he is trapped forever at the unclaimed luggage center in Alabama. But I guess as a homage, they put a head cast here of Hoggle. This massive beast from the Dark Crystal here. So Dennis, are you a fan of Crystal?
No, it's too salty.
We saw the Dark Crystal before, but here's the crystal sandwiches.
Crystal sandwiches. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry for robot served pizza.
You want robot served pizza? I think we can find some around here.
Do you have the droids I'm looking for?
Yeah. I think so. We'll find out.
Cool.
So here's a major figure from puppet history. That's Punch from Punch and Judy. Do you ever resort to physical comedy, beating, smacking people with things, that sort of thing?
I would, but I don't have any hands.
Oh, that's the only thing that stops you from being aggressive and violent towards everyone else.
And I guess they call him Punch because he's got punch on his mouth and nose and chin.
He does have redness all over. Maybe it's blood.
It's from his victims, of course.
Oh, I didn't see you there, Dennis.
Marty Feldman was a genius.
We got Tom Servo.
Yep.
The Crow T robot, some more famous. These are puppets that would watch movies and make stupid comments during them. Do you ever do that? Do you ever watch movies and make
stupid comments?
Stupid jokes during the movie?
Yes, I do. And as a matter of fact, I'll have a large pepperoni and a Coke.
Are you hungry for pizza there, Dennis?
I have a one-track mind.
All right,
it's robots that are going to serve me pizza. It's the only thing that will satisfy me.
We got a tennis ball who's hungry for robot pizza.
It's hard to find it.
I've come over here to get a little bite to eat, and Dennis had mentioned he had wanted some robot-based pizza. So we've come over here to Big Bang Pizza, and unlike most robot-based pizza, this isn't the sort of pizza where robots sing to you, but the robots actually bring you your pizza. The one request they have is please be gentle with the robots. All right, here we are inside Big Bang Pizza. So here are the robots. They're like cat robots. It looks like they're currently sleeping. I guess they don't wake up unless there's a pizza to be delivered. So looking at the menu here, apparently this is the robots they used to have here, but they've been replaced with the cat robots.
The robots used to have little dresses. They looked like Rosie from the Jetsons.
Oh yeah?
And they would bring, but you know, I don't know if that young woman back there is a robot. She looked awfully realistic.
To be like a humanoid robot.
Yeah.
So do you have any dietary restrictions, Dennis?
Not really. I can eat anything. I can't really, I just have to spit it out.
Oh.
Because I'm a ball.
It's like the Cookie Monster method of eating?
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly correct.
Oh look, she's programming the robot there. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. That's not our food. It's someone else's food, but you can see it gliding there. Oh, look how cute it is. All right, looks like she's loading up the robots with our pizza. And, oh, here it comes. Here comes the pizza robot. Oh, look at it. It's a kitty. Hello. Here you are. Oh, okay. So, do I all right. 10 seconds to get your pizza. 10 seconds to get the pizza? Okay. So, get the pizza off there. And then, all right.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think I hit done. Oh, bye pizza robot. Thanks for the pizza. Oh, what's it? Okay. We're its way back. Oh my gosh, it's so hot.
You don't mind if I have a quick bite?
No, you can have a bite. Here, let me put it in your mouth hole. How was it? Was it delicious?
It was great. Really good. I can taste the robot oil on it. It's so good.
Oh, really?
I was gonna bring a round orange droid with us, but I decided not to. You know why?
Why's that?
Because BB-8.
BB-8. Oh, BB-E already ate. I get it. That's good. Oh, look at this over here.
This little guy.
It's a little robot here. Looks like someone took his arm off. Oh, poor little guy.
Right?
Look what they've done to you. They said that they got dropped. They're having a birthday party and he got dropped and broken. How sad his face is. Well, thank you for hanging out today, Dennis.
Dude, thanks for having me, man. It's been a pleasure.
And where can people find you on YouTube?
The Dennis Ball Show.
So look up the Dennis Ball Show on YouTube, where you tell dad jokes and other fun things.
Yeah, it's really cool, man. Check it out.
So thank you for joining me here today in Atlanta, Georgia. Very cool to be able to see the original Rudolph and Santa. Crazy. Sometimes it's just crazy to be able to see things like that with your own eyes. If you like the channel, consider subscribing. It'll let you know when new videos are coming out. I film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, and other fun random stuff. If you'd like to support the channel, consider donating to Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month. Also selling enamel pins in the Etsy shop. And all that just helps keep this train on the tracks, this boat on the water, and this dirigible in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.